Hey, good day, guys. Ralpheal Jackson here. Happy Monday, and I'm extremely enthusiastic today because it's Monday, which means it's time to get back to work. I love Mondays. Usually, I take the weekend off, and or I should say 90% of the time. Usually, I am working on a Saturday, possibly Sundays, but I'm always pumped up on Mondays because you're fresh, you feel rejuvenated, and it's pretty much time to go out there, create the dream. So I love what I do, so that's why I'm so happy right now. But anyway, check this out. I'm over in my Twitter account right now, and I think it was Friday, or no, actually Saturday. I set up a campaign, and I just said I don't work on Saturday, so that's kind of funny. But anyway, I set up a campaign Saturday, just real quick, in which I wanted to go out and buy followers on Twitter. So I'm using Twitter platform itself, okay, to buy followers. So I'm not going to like an outside property or service, all right, to buy fake followers. Certainly don't recommend you do that. I know a lot of people do stuff like that. You can, you want to use that in a certain way, but that's another video in itself. But anyway, I went out Saturday, set up a quick campaign to buy Twitter followers. So I just logged into my account about 15 minutes ago, and I'm randomly doing this video right now. I was so blown away, but I seen I got 77 followers, and I paid 2 cents. Now I can't tell you exactly why this is so affordable. When I did this before, I think we were paying over $1 per follower. So I'm going to look into the science, try to figure out why are we getting this much love. I know. Well, let me see. I know I have a tweet that people can see. But I mean, I don't know. I'm just blown away. I didn't know this was possible, that you can buy followers on Twitter for 2 cents. And I only spent $1.67. So this is for those of you that want to start advertising, but you don't want to fork out a lot of money, so you want to advertise in an affordable way. This might be something that you may want to look into. Okay, now you may ask, okay, why would you want a large following on Twitter, okay, or how do you make money with that? Now that's one of those questions where I'll have to go into a little bit of philosophy, okay? Because really, guys, you're really not going to make money, like right away or instantly. Most people don't. In terms of growing a following on Twitter, okay? Some people will start doing Twitter marketing, and if they don't make money that first week, they'll be like, well, Twitter don't work. You want to look at this whole game, okay? Your business itself. You want to look at it as a 20-year game plan, okay? Don't take that literal, but long term, all right? We're not in, the game or in business to basically get rich overnight, retire within a year. That probably happens, but I mean, come on, seriously, that's really asking for a lot. So I'm saying all of this, to say this, guys. Right now, we're in a time where social media marketing, okay, or growing your following in general is key to any business model, okay? Any business model, whether you're offline with the traditional brick and mortar business or whether you're online selling products and services, you need to be in the mindset, okay, or have the state of mind where I need to work on growing my following. So what I want to do real quick is talk about branding, all right? And I don't want to spend a lot of time on it. And this is all going to tie into why you want to start growing your presence on places like Facebook or Twitter, Google Plus, Instagram, LinkedIn, so on and so forth. Okay, branding, all right? If you never thought about branding, or if you don't know what your brand is, you want to go to YouTube and just look up some videos that explain the importance of branding yourself, all right? Whether you're a network marketer, whether you're a lawyer, whether you have a bakery, okay? You want to focus on branding yourself on the internet, all right? Because what's going to happen is as we're out there, we're marketing and we're doing this, we're doing that. our following, or people who see our content, they're going to develop a perception of us, okay? And as a matter of fact, if when we think of fast food cheeseburgers, who do we think of? We think of McDonald's. When we think of the dollar menu, we think of McDonald's. When we think of, getting pizza and delivered to our home in 20 minutes or less, we think of Domino's, because over the years these guys have pounded and pounded their message, to their following. So in other words, you need to let people know who you are, what you are, and what's your purpose, okay? And put some deep thought into this. Let me give you a quick another example, and let's use network marketers. If I ask one network marketer that's in a company, let's say like Amway, okay, I'll say, okay, what do you do, Mr. Network Marketer? Or Miss Network Marketer, and he or she may reply, I'm a network marketer, or I own my own home-based business. Now, if I asked another person, guy or gal that's in Amway, okay, what do you do, Mr. Network Marketer, or Miss Network Marketer? They may reply to me, they may say, I help people create time and financial freedom. Or they may say, I serve people. Or they may say, I help others get what they want out of life. I help people spend more time I help people make enough money so they can afford to spend time with their family and friends any given time they want. Okay? Or I help people go on 4 vacations, 4 vacations a year. All right? So that right there have way more substance than I'm a network marketer, or I own a home-based business. So this is basically understanding what you do on a deeper level, okay? And then figuring out how you want to package that. That's basically going to be your brand, okay? Your brand is basically like your voice, okay? If a company could speak, what would it say if somebody say, who are you? Okay, what's your purpose? What do you do? All right, so just little food for thought right there. So another thing, okay, it's not just about branding, it's also about unique positioning. Let me give you another example. If you put on camouflage, and if you go into a jungle, chances are people that you're not going to be noticeable. No one will see you because you blend in with everything, with the environment, with everything around you. Nothing stands out. A lot of people do this in marketing. They pretty much copycat other people, or they'll get some information, and they'll go out there and they'll pretty much try to copycat everything that they just read or learned to the T without using their own God-given creativity and innovation. All right. That's a big no-no in marketing. All right. You never want to do everything that everybody else does. In fact, I heard Jay-Z say this. He say rap is about being rebellious. When everyone is doing this, you want to go out and do that. And I mean, that's very, very simple. But the thing is, guys, when you understand unique positioning, you're going to instantly separate yourself from everyone else in the marketplace. All right, which means you will basically stand out. When you stand out, you get more exposure, you get more brand awareness, and that's why we're talking about this in the first place. Brand awareness. Okay, so you got to understand what your brand is. You have to understand how to position your brand in a unique way so you can separate yourself from others in your marketplace. And the best way to do that is by doing what? Being who you are. Okay, we're all unique in our own way. We all have our own way of thinking for the most part. All right, and when you just apply that and you become comfortable in being who you are and not trying to be like someone else, not saying you do, but just saying, that's how you really make things happen. All right, now brand awareness. All right, it doesn't matter if you have a great brand, okay, excellent brand. If you understand unique positioning, okay, and you do a really great job at positioning yourself in a unique way, if you don't know how to get exposure to yourself, all right? So this is going back into brand awareness and going into why you want to grow your social media following. So I said all of that just to lead up to that point. This is why you want to grow your following on Twitter. This is why you want to grow your following on Facebook. Make a Facebook page, make a Google Plus page, so on and so forth. Now, how would we utilize our following to create brand awareness. This is where your blog is going to come into place. Your blog, or I could say your home. All right, so I'll just put B. This is your home. This is where everything happens. All right, your videos, your articles, even though you may put them on YouTube or upload them on Facebook or Vimeo. All right, you're going to put all of your content on your blog. Excuse me. If people want to learn about Ralpheal Jackson and digital entrepreneurship, they can go over to internetincomeincredible.com, because that's where I'll put a lot of my a lot of my content. Okay, network marketing reviews, how-to information, okay, tips, strategies, and case studies on how to build a business on the internet and things like that. However, where do I hang out at? I don't just want to stay at home 24/7. All right, where do I want to hang out at? Well, I want to hang out on Facebook. Okay, I want to hang out on Twitter. Excuse my handwriting, I know it's like very sloppy, even though this is my mouse. What else? Google Plus. What else is good? Let's see. Maybe Pinterest or Instagram or LinkedIn. You get the drift. All right. Social media in general. So what we do is, guys, we're growing our following. I'm going to put GF here. I just want to make this super clear. All right. GF. Grow following. All right. That's the #1 goal here. All right, we do this by adding value. So let's not get that mistaken at all, because that's very important to any business. Value driven businesses, those type of businesses thrive in today's day and time. And have a transparency too. That's another video in itself, very important. But guys, it all starts with growing your following on each of these platforms. Very essential, because what's going to happen is, as you're putting content on your blog, all right, you're making things happen in your comfort zone. Okay, your blog, your home. You need to be able to get this content out to these platforms. All right. Now, guess what? What if you just write an article on your blog and you go and post it on Google Plus or Facebook or Twitter, and you don't have a following? Well, there's no point of doing that. You're just basically wasting time. But when you have a following, interesting things are going to start taking place. You'll have people that see that content, and if they like it, they'll engage with it. Okay. If you give them a good experience, even if it's for 10 seconds, they're going to remember you. Okay. Now, they can also retweet your content if it's on Twitter. They can favorite. They can, if it's on Facebook, they can share it. All right. Other people can see it. They could start to share it, and now you're attracting more brand awareness. And this is when we start getting into viral content. Okay, and when you make this a practice each and every day, or at least once a week, all right, you put some good content on your blog, you share it with your following. Eventually, everything will become second nature, and that's when the magic start happening. That's when you start generating leads, hand over fist. That's when you start making more money. That's when your brand becomes so popular it could possibly land you on Oprah. Oh, that'd be fantastic. Okay, if not Oprah, then maybe a popular YouTube show, maybe some Blog Talk Radio show, which all leads to more brand awareness. So just wanted to cut this video. I wish I had a whiteboard. I would have drew it out, but that's where things like this really come into play. Okay, and where it all makes sense, because now we're in a time where you can go out and basically buy your following. All right, on Facebook you can buy likes. On Google, Twitter, you can buy followers. On and not just any follower, you can buy followers that's in your marketplace. So if you sell health insurance, you can go and advertise to everyone that's following a popular health insurance company on Twitter. All right, or you can how people like your page on Facebook based off of their interests. Okay, they may be interested in healthy living. All right, and if they're interested in healthy living, chances are they're warm to health insurance. Basically, they know the importance of it. So just something to think about there. And I think Instagram is going to, if I'm not mistaken, here soon we'll be able to advertise on Instagram as well, which is going to be powerful. LinkedIn, you can advertise on there. I know they're a little bit more pricey, but I heard there's some tricks out there that you can learn to get cheaper clicks on Instagram. I don't know, I never tried it, but I will test it in the future. Google Plus, I don't think you can buy a following on Google Plus just yet, but who knows, maybe in the future we can. But for now, guys, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, heck, you can even advertise on Tumblr. So you may have to be an ad agency, I'm not sure. But the thing is, guys, if you want to grow your following, you can make it happen. And when you look at this picture, okay, the big picture, the huge scope of things, that's when everything will really start making more sense. And when spending that extra hour a day just responding to people on Twitter or hopping into conversations on Facebook, all right, just to add value, not trying to sell anyone anything, but that's when things like that will really start to make sense, okay, because we're playing the 20-year game here. All right, I don't know why this is still loading, but anyway, if you want to learn how to set up a Twitter campaign, check out my Facebook fan page. I'll post a video on there that I made like 3 days ago. My Facebook is facebook.com/internet income is incredible. All right, so thanks a lot for watching this video. Certainly been amazing making it, guys. Go out there, make stuff happen, take action. You can do it. All right, have a good one. Bye bye.